welcome back to part 2 of the Ibiza special. We have Goose in, Sam and I. Make sure you rate, review, do all that crap. Follow us on Instagram, which is YouTube, fucking TikTok, Snapchat, blah, 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 blah.
All the socials.
Yeah, all the socials. This is going to be the bonus episode. No, is that what I'm milking me? Yeah, this is the bonus episode, so you'll be able to watch this on Sunday. Obviously, the main episode you'll be able to watch tomorrow on YouTube, which means that you'll be able to catch us on a Monday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday. I will be swearing. I may drink today because I feel like I may need it, in which case I will be drinking, and if you don't like yourself.
Zara, you actually come into the picture a little bit here.
I do.
Because I'd actually just invited Zara out to be like, because look, Pete and Zara are like best mates as well, so it's like it's not weird having Zara there.
I just want to point out that I assumed that we were just having a nice holiday together.
Which we did.
We did not. Zara and Sam were there for TikTok.
No, we weren't just there.
I think they were working for TikTok there. They had a strict schedule and tasks that we had to complete.
We just saw an opportunity. And
Yes.
we took it with both hands.
We took the opportunity. If you've got Pete,
This is the only holiday that I've had in quite a while, and the only few days that I've got for quite a while to chill the fuck out.
let me tell you something. If you've got Pete and he can't go anywhere,
Yeah, he
and he's
can't
just
go
sat
home.
by a pool, and you're literally like, well, we're all living together. We might as well. The content is endless.
We're not all living together. We had separate rooms.
We had separate rooms,
Yeah,
but we were around the pool.
Yeah.
One of my favourite moments actually is Pete's like holiday starts. He comes to this hotel and he sits by the pool and goes, "Oh, here we go. I'll have a beer, please, mate." And he goes, "What do you want, mate?" He gives us 2 milkshakes.
We wanted a shocky milkshake.
I've never seen a man so disappointed in my entire life. He's
He
just
looked
got
like he wanted to kill us.
He's just got himself a beer, and he's turned around and went, "I'm not going and asking the bartender for a couple of chocolate fucking milkshakes. I'm just not fucking doing it." He did.
So then I thought, oh, listen, I'm just going to chill out now around the pool. So I've just fucking sat back with a beer. Then I noticed that they're getting into the water and Ted has moved round to film me having my beer because I was part of another TikTok. Because you cannot do anything without it being off of their social media. So I literally was just trying to at this point, I've done the work. I'm done. I just wanted a nice few days. But no, I've got them paddling through the background of me whilst I have a beer.
Having a race, actually.
But only the race when the camera's filming, not for real life. Because in real life, what actually happens and the bit you don't see, when they're not putting everything on social media for whatever reason, but you do see the race in the pool.
It was a really fun day. I really enjoyed that day, actually. Really got to sort of know each other, even on deeper levels than that, to be fair.
But it's not our first holiday together.
And it won't be our last.
But no, because then at some point the two of them just decided to bombard me with fucking questions about Safari in November for an hour.
Why not?
Because I was on one holiday, and I said, I don't know.
Got us thinking, got
we'll
us
see near the
excited.
time.
Yeah, it did. I'm going to be honest. Spending a holiday with Pete, I literally turned around and went, this is brilliant. We can do this all the time. We should do this twice a year.
At least.
But then the reason that I suddenly realised is not because they actually want to go on holiday with me on Safari, it's because they've also invited Ted. So what that means is they've probably got a TikTok lined up where I dress up as a fucking zebra and fucking infiltrate a herd because it will be funny. So
Gets taken down by a lion.
yeah, so because I imagine that's the funny part of it.
That would be fucking amazing.
It's never because anyone actually wants to spend time with me. It's because I'm good for the fucking reactions.
Oh, fuck, that'd be great.
But that was that. And anyway, so we had a nice afternoon. And then we all met up. The actual Staying Relevant team met up for dinner that night.
Yeah.
Which was nice. Everyone got very dressed up. Didn't they, Shaz? Didn't they, Edie? How about you, Paul? His little vest on and that? Ted had made an effort. Ted had turned into fucking Pete whilst we were away.
Oh,
Ted.
yeah.
The black and white fucking mirror fucking selfies and that. It was good.
I was wearing my linens that I've just bought.
Yep, you were wearing your linens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam looked good, actually, and I said that to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said, you still had them dusty fucking Air Forces on, but other than that...
I was very proud.
Other than that, if you'd gone with a nice shoe, I think you'd look great.
I tried to make him buy a loafer in that shop, but he went, no, it's too much
It
money.
was too much.
You could have gone with the kind of suede
Well,
loafers.
you should have
like-
come with me
like
because I was
the Laura
panicking.
Pianos.
No, I'm not a very good fucking shopper.
No, because last time I took you shopping, you did the same thing. You spent £1,500 in St Laurent and then never wore it again.
Yeah.
I actually tricked him into buying an orange fucking... I said to him, I really like... You take the piss because I've said St Laurent. Oh, I know it's St Laurent, but it's St Laurent, all right? So, yeah, I actually told him I would like a bright orange hoodie that made him look like a traffic cone. And he went, oh, I'll get that then. I didn't like it. I just thought I'd see if he'd buy
Sandro.
it.
Is it the Sandro
Yeah,
one?
it's Sandro
Still
one.
got that?
Yeah, they never wears it.
Never,
does he?
never wear it.
But yeah, no, you look lovely. And then, Zara looked lovely. Everyone looked lovely. It was a good night.
Yeah, I had a fucking great time, to be fair. Everyone went out afterwards. I didn't go out. I was feeling a little bit ropey at this point, going to be honest with
Oh
you.
yeah, this is where it all went downhill.
And let me tell you something. I also didn't go out.
Yeah?
I said I was going to do Ibiza for once this year, chilled. And I was chilled. I had a few drinks, but some of the team wanted to go out at Pasha. But before we left, I had to make sure that Edie and Paul got into a car, so I stopped the car for them. I walked TV Ted, Video Ed and Charlotte over to Pasha because Daddy came to play that night, including dinner. Dinner was very nice. Sam and I got dinner for the team, which was very nice.
We did. We split the bill.
Yes.
very much.
I felt very good about it all.
Thank you. It was really lovely.
We weren't looking for a thank you, but I'm going to say thank you for actually paying with me.
I know. The card didn't get declined either.
Very happy with that one. But there was one moment during dinner where things were a little bit odd.
My favourite thing of the entire night, actually, is when we all know, and you all know, actually, as well, what Pete used to do for
Pete
a
was
job.
actually international sales director for a medical recruitment firm.
Fucking
if
well
you didn't
done.
know.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
And isn't shy of telling people.
Yeah.
And
Well, do you know what? I just miss having a job I'm proud of.
we're around the table, right? And Video Ed goes, so Pete, what did you used to do before TV? And everyone goes, oh, fuck. Pete's had a couple of drinks at this point. I've never seen someone charge towards the
He's
forward edge.
virtually nose to nose
He's
with him.
nose to nose. He's gesticulating aggressively in his face. Goes, so what I used to do, right, is I used to basically fucking get all these doctors and I used to give them jobs and fucking do it. And Ed's face is literally like, what have I
And he's
just walked
starting
into?
to recoil at this point, isn't he? He's moving slowly back. And when someone starts to lose interest in the conversation, you could see him kind of like
He was looking away.
glancing up.
Looking away like that. And he's like, no, we're not
But
done.
Pete's getting closer and closer.
We're not
shit to
finished.
say. I had shit to say. Like I
So
said,
good. I've
they-
actually got a video of it.
They were my glory years.
Do you know what I love though? Actually, when we all then as a table brought it up and was like, "This is fucking brilliant," and then Ed, being so polite, then changed his stance. I don't know if anyone noticed that, and then leant in and was like, "I'm invested."
But then I kept saying to Video, I was like, look, listen, you can fuck off then if I'm boring you. And he was like, no, I'm really interested. And he kept asking questions.
But that's like if when someone goes, "You can fuck off," then you're like, "Well, I don't want to say that." You're like, I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, you are."
Fucking Video Ed.
He was a great.
He said he was
laugh.
interested.
I think
Pricks.
he was interested.
So that was that. And then the team went out. There was a few fucking sore heads the next day, but the next day was the big day
Ocean.
because we go on to day 3 now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't even know where to start with this one.
I think we start from 6 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Yeah, because so the Ocean Day, I think this is, again, one of the reasons Zara's here is she can tell you about living with Sam in Ibiza. Because Holiday Sam is a different animal because the health issues arise more frequently on holiday.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Why do you think it is? I don't know if it's like anxiety
travelling.
being away from home or different food or what it is.
Yeah, no, I think it's called pathetic syndrome.
It's the travelling.
But every time.
It's the travelling. It's a 2-hour fucking flight. It took us longer to get Birmingham on the fucking tour bus.
But every single time we go away, honestly, and if you listen to this podcast, you'll know, there is an illness. So I wait
But it's always a
patiently.
serious one.
It's always a serious one. So I wait patiently for when the empathy needs to come. And 6 a.m., Sunday morning, the day of Ocean, I get woken up by Sam falling over in the hotel room. And I wake up and I'm like, "You all right?" And he's like, "Goose, I can't walk." And I'm thinking, right, okay, what's going on? He goes, "The room's spinning." And he lays down and he goes, "Whoa, whoa. Goose, I think I need to go to hospital.
Fucking hell.
It's all gone really wrong." And that's where I knew that the day ahead was going to be a disaster.
I just want a fucking caveat, right? I had vertigo, whatever the hell that is.
No, I told you had vertigo.
No, mate, I'm not joking. Okay, our community, tell us what the fuck I had. I got out of bed to go for a piss, right? I got out of bed and fell over. I couldn't, Pete, I'm not joking.
I think that's called should have put the lights on.
Mate, no, genuinely, I was so dizzy, I couldn't stand. I was like, this is absolutely wild. I was like, I was on a boat.
What time was this? I was 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Because I got the call at 7:30 to say that he was unable to walk.
Mate, it was so bad. And then I kept Zara awake for the entire time.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So she propped me up in bed and I was like, today, it can't happen. Not today of all days. Because today's Ocean
Could
Day.
have told you it was going to happen that day of all
Today
days.
was Ocean Beach Day.
I'll be honest with you, I was expecting it.
No,
Yeah, I think we were all expecting it.
no.
Because do you know what the problem is? It could be vertigo or just slowly dying like he always thinks he is. Or Sam struggles with big occasions. The build up to Ocean and the build up to going to O Beach, which he's been on about for however long, is just too much for his little baby brain to handle. And what happens is on the occasions, I mean, imagine the day that they get married, we'll have to wheel him down the aisle because he won't be able to walk, because Sam does not deal well with big occasions. It's a problem. Things happen. If you really, what should have happened, if it was just arranged for it was just done and we just had to take you there, you'd have been fine. But when there's a big occasion, Sam gets ill.
And when he has anything to do with like the logistics of it,
Oh, yeah.
it's a
This
problem.
is just not true. Okay,
It's
do you know what?
100% true.
No,
it's
let me tell you right now.
true.
Zara's been so unfair. I had
No, Zara-
tonsillitis.
I'm being unfair.
Did I have tonsillitis?
Yeah, but you also had.
Well, let me
healthy-
just go on to this one. So Sam also then tonsillitis. So then he comes to the pool. I'm sat around the pool and Zara comes over. Oh, mate, I just never felt this bad.
I felt
Opens
so...
his mouth so wide like a fucking yawning hippo. And
Gets
goes,
his
look at my
torch out."
tonsils. Now, let me tell you something. Nothing fucking there.
Mate, Zara,
There are a couple of white spots.
white spots all over the tonsils. It was like fucking snow.
I think somewhere in the middle.
There was tonsillitis, but also tonsillitis, you can probably get through that. But combined with his vertigo and...
Don't do the quotations. I literally... Zara, do you remember when I was lying on the sunbed? I couldn't put my head up. I was going like that.
Yeah,
'Cause I had to
because what
support your
Sam
head.
did, so I then sat and had a little drink with Zara, while Sam took himself off to the shade to sit in the shade for a few hours.
I went on my own, sat in the shade, and then Zara came over and I went, can you lie on my sunbed with me? So she lay on my sunbed, and then I felt like Pete was too far away. So I called Pete, and he was literally about 20 metres away on a different sunbed. I called Pete, and that's when I said, do you want to come safari with me?
And I'll tell you why Sam did that, and he made that call, was because I had just walked off with the hump, because I'd walked over and are you going to be all right to do this today then, go Ocean? Yeah, I'll get through it. And I thought, well, that's a fucking cheery mood for everyone to be in then, because we were taking the whole fucking team. I'll get through it, because I'm a little soldier. I said, don't bother. Just don't fucking go if you're that ill. No, we have to. And I thought, oh, fuck me. It's him that's been going on about this for fucking a year, about doing this. Oh, if I have, I'll get through it, because I'm a brave boy. So I just went, if you don't want to fucking go, don't go. Walked off. Whereas she enables it a little bit. Oh, Sammy, you'll be okay. We can do this.
No,
if you don't-
if I don't, what? Could you imagine?
saw the tonsils.
I did see the tonsils.
Sam,
but could you
I'm
imagine if I
slowly
just walked
dying
off
on a
and left
daily
you as well?
basis and I crack on. I'll be dead
You will-
at any point. So anyway, so that was that. But eventually he pulled himself together to go to Ocean. And I said, right, okay,
I was on good form.
Absolutely we're not. All right, we're going to get to that. Anyway, so we get to Ocean. Bear in mind that I've booked the table for us at Ocean with fucking Wayne at Ocean. Fucking yeah, no worries, mate. In fact, he actually said to him, listen, we need big tables. I'm taking the whole team. Said, yeah, no worries, mate. It's all sorted. Get to the fucking front. We get papped. The whole team gets papped, by the way. Everyone, including Edie, who'd got a lovely outfit for Ocean.
And Pete does this thing where he strolls. He strolls so...
Which was my shirt Edie was wearing.
No one
Now
cares
go on.
about what Edie's wearing, no offence, Edie. And so Pete does this thing when the pap comes out, right? And he literally marches about fucking 100 metres in front to not be seen with any of us. He literally strolls so fucking far ahead.
This is the photo that I love.
You can tell that
Look
he's
at the stride.
on an absolute mission
I look
ahead of
fucking
us.
good there.
You look great, but we're 1,000 meters behind him, and he's literally gone, I don't know him, and just gone ahead. I've turned at the camera. I've given it one of the guns,
Love it so much. It's one of my favourite pictures.
and we rock up. We go.
Shirt unbuttoned.
we
real
go.
unbuttoned.
He's ready for business.
Yeah.
We go.
Holiday Pete.
It's party Pete. Go. Here we go. And then we walk into Ocean, and And I'm like, as he says, we all agree, I'm not very good with being team leader. So I'm literally like, right, we need to wait for Pete. And they go, we haven't got a table under Pete.
So what happens is, so I get there and I go, yeah, you should have a table for Pete Wicks. Nope. What? What do you mean no? No, there's no table for Pete. He said, yeah, no, Wade's fucking sorted that out. Don't worry about it. There's a table for Pete. No. We've got one for Sam Thompson. Fucking Wayne, you bastard, booked out of Sam Thompson. So Sam then took the lead and walked us into Ocean. Bear in mind, I'd booked everything.
Don't worry, everyone. There's a new daddy in town. Strolled us all in.
Why did he do that?
Like a gaggle of geese.
Because he finds it very funny. I wasn't angry about it at all.
Mate, it was fucking great. I was talking to the door girls. Like, don't worry, guys. How many of us are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, don't worry. Guys, if you'll follow us, wristbands here, please. And when it came to paying, yeah, that was all Pete.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because Sam, so what Sam did was he got his half an hour in, but what a half an hour it was. What a half an hour it was for Sam. So we get in there. Sam just wanted to get some shit done and then leave because he was poorly. But what a half an hour. He calls mayhem in half an hour. And when I say mayhem, he nearly killed someone. We get in. We had a huge bottle of vodka came over. Obviously, it was huge, despite the fact that everyone was leaving and I was paying. Because everyone was just, yeah, we haven't got long, have we? Sam was not very well. It was literally just me, but I thought, fuck it, let's just fucking go for it. We're here. So it comes over. Everyone starts ordering iced lattes and asking for the food menu. I thought we were in party mode. The only person who seemed to be really up for it was Video Ed again, who makes a common occurrence. Sam, what did you do to him?
I waterboarded him with
He
vodka.
waterboarded him with fucking vodka. Now, this bottle, I mean, like this big, isn't it?
It was fucking fun.
And they're quite heavy. So we're getting some drinks poured and whatnot. Sam then does his, yeah, let's fucking go. Ed gets on his knees in front of Sam, which I already thought was a bad idea. I just seen that would be weird. Sam then has the bottle on his shoulder. I'm going to pour it into your mouth. Now, this is a full bottle. It's a big glass bottle and it's full of vodka. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, that shit's heavy. So you have to rest it on your shoulder. But also, when you tip it, it's going to come out quick. And I thought, this isn't going to go well. And it didn't for Ed. Because Sam waterboarded him and nearly drowned the fucker on the table in Ocean in vodka. And it's one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen.
So he was like, yeah, do me. And then he finished on all fours going, ah.
It was in his eyes to the point where, again, Daddy Pete went and got a towel and started rubbing his head for him. Yeah.
At one point I panicked. I went, oh no, is he like ever going to be able to see again? And he went, it's so bright. Ocean at this point was fucking amazing. I'd put my tonsillitis behind me. I was ready to fucking go. And then there were hen do's everywhere. So like we had a hen do on our left, a hen do on our right, a stag do in front of us. So it was literally like photos over there, wearing people's love heart glasses over there.
It became a bit of a PA. And there was a lot of people, but at this point, Sam had really started to deteriorate.
Yeah, the first half hour was...
He'd done his solid half an hour. At this point, he was now having a nap. Just laying back on the bed with towels over it. I'm just so hot. No, I'm cold. I'm hot. I don't.
Tonsillitis.
I mean, literally breathing like this. But there was a big request for fucking pictures for Sam. Do you know what I mean? King of the Jungle was in fucking Ocean. Word had got around that the King of Jungle was in Ocean. So we had to employ a stunt double. And this is where Paul came into action. Because there'd been a few people saying that Paul and Sam look quite similar. So we wondered, could we make Paul Sam? So Sam gave him a pep talk about how to be Sam. How did that go?
Bring it in. Just say, bring it in. Yeah, of course you can. Bring it in. Have the best day, everyone. And it literally, Paul went, got it.
Got it. We then swapped the sunglasses. We covered Sam up on the bed with towel. And then hen-dos, as they were coming up and asking for pictures, I went, do you want Sam as well? And they're going, yeah. I was going, come on, Sam. Paul bounded in. Bring it in, guys, bring it in. They had no idea. So there are groups of people now thinking they've got pictures with me and the King of the Jungle, and actually what they've got is Peter and Paul. The never seen before duo of Peter and Paul. Paul was a perfect Sam. I mean, to the point where people were trying to have conversations about how many times they voted. Have you seen Tony recently? Paul was going, yeah, I'll see him soon, yeah. Sam was just the whole time just undercover.
There's a moment which I think Ted's actually got on video where basically you've got Paul doing photos. And I've asked Pete to look into my throat. So the real Sam is just getting Pete to still look into his throat. And Pete's so annoyed at this point. He's just like, you're fucking fine. I'm like, and the white spot, and he goes, then he shines light and he goes, there are fucking white spots. And he literally went, sit down. He put a towel over me and made me lie down and went, are you okay? And that's when I knew it was really bad.
Well, at that point, what I developed then was I thought reverse psychology might take into effect. And then if you just give him I thought we're going to need to try a different tactic here. Let's see if this G's him up. But what actually happened then was he booked a cab and went home. But the whole team then left at that point. Video Ed was very disappointed to leave. And that was that. And what was left was me and TV Ted. Because TV Ted wanted to stay. So me and TV Ted stayed together with still 2 litres of vodka left in the bottle. So we said to ourselves, reckon we can finish that? And we did. TV Ted and I finished 2 litres of vodka alone. But it got fucking weird. Because Sam had left at this point, so suddenly, there was a group of us on the table. So when Sam had left at this point, it then became quite apparent that why is there this great big table with just 2 men sat on it? So I then basically did a PA for the afternoon where I did non-stop fucking pictures and just drinking and whatever else. Then a couple of hours later, Sam calls in. While we were still there, because Sam had miraculously recovered and managed to miraculously recover and was now out for dinner and feeling quite lively.
Yeah, we were at a little marina restaurant. It was lovely.
He'd survived death. That meant that he couldn't fucking carry on anymore. And he'd survived and gone for dinner and was very chirpy and wanted to come back and sing Everybody Love on the mic at Ocean because he was absolutely fine at that point. The occasion hadn't got to him anymore and he was good. To which I said, fuck off.
No, basically, that's not the story. We were in a restaurant and we could see Ocean pretty much from the restaurant and we were like, we could go and pick Pete up, like his parents. And then
because they wanted to film it, I wasn't allowed to just enjoy myself.
No. And then it got to, we could go and pick Pete up and make an announcement that we're picking Pete up.
So I was getting updates from Ted about what was going on at Ocean Beach, and I'm getting photos sent that are so fucking funny. There's one of Pete on his knees on the bed of Ocean, and he's talking to the table next to him with Dean Gaffney on it, and they're both fully grown men on their knees on the fucking thing. It
is to the point where even Ted went to me, that is an ick. Because I'm not even joking, I was doing this. So if you imagine this is the corner of the table and that's the other table, I was going...
And they're both just talking to each other.
Genuinely.
2 40-year-old men just sitting there on their knees, having a chat over tables at Ocean Beach. Yeah. The veterans.
Yeah, granted, that wasn't ideal. But listen, Wayne fucking turned up. We love Wayne.
Wayne did a little video. He goes,
did
you might be the king of the jungle, but I'm the king of Ibiza.
He actually said, fuck the king of the jungle.
Oh, lovely.
But that was good. And then it was all good. Because at this point, there was nothing else to fucking do. Do you know what I mean? I'm on fucking holiday. I just want to enjoy myself. I just want to enjoy myself. For me when I don't have to do anything.
One of my favourite bits of the updates was Ted messaging me being like, Pete's now in conversation with a Towie cast member called Junaid who had come over to the table.
Yeah.
Was talking to, and he was apparently in a really in-depth conversation with a guy called Junaid on the table.
Lovely guy. Lots of stuff was going on. It was fun. It was fucking. Listen, it was a fucking good night. It's been a long time since I've been there, and I fucking love it there.
It's actually not quite fully done. When I am having dinner with Zara, I'm messaging Ted, and I'm like, "Look, mate, I really want to come back. Is there any way I can sort of like come back and maybe
Miraculous recovery.
Maybe get on the mic and like and just in front of everyone at Ocean, be like, guys, I'm here to pick up Peter. I'm here to pick up Peter. Has anyone seen Peter?" And then basically sing everybody in London, be like, don't shy away, Pete. You know this song. To which Ted, as the intermediary, took 10 minutes to reply and goes, "Pete's told me that if you do that, he will leave and never speak to you again."
No, he said, no, the way it was phrased was, he can do what he wants, but just know I will never speak to him again. And I thought that he can do what he wants was very funny because you know he's very pissed off.
Here we go. He can do what he wants, but I'll fucking leave and never speak to him again. If I'd come back to Ocean Beach.
Well, listen, you had your opportunity, and granted, we're all very glad that you survived and made the miraculous recovery. But at this point, I was pissed, and I was on holiday, so I just wanted to enjoy myself. I didn't want to be on fucking TikTok.
Did you like the meowing? The meowing was fun.
What was that?
The meowing at the start of Ocean Beach. The whole team started meowing together just to get ready for it. Yeah.
I was actually having a massage and a facial.
Where was I when that was happening?
You were there. You were looking disgusted.
Oh, yeah, just imagine so. But that was that. And listen, Ocean was fucking great, but it was a heavy one.
Oh, so
it was
good.
heavy. That 2-litre vodka was a bad idea the next day, let me tell you. Because TV Ted, I mean, have you ever seen that?
I've never seen TV Ted in such a bad condition that I had. Me and Zara are fresh as daisies. The tonsillitis was clearing up. And,
it had gone.
No, it was clearing up. Still white spots on the tonsils. And
what do you do? Just get Tipex then before you get someone to look in?
no, it was really bad.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And Pete, basically, and Ted turn up. They're a little bit hungover.
I just want to point out, I wasn't actually that hungover.
Yeah, you were okay.
In comparison to fucking Ted.
He was mute.
I felt pretty good because I'd got up, because it was quite late at this point. I'd had a lovely kip. I'd slept like a fucking angel. But Ted was pretty bad.
Ted was bad. Ted was sleeping on one of the sunbeds.
Those two were already at the beach club, and we had to get a car, me and Ted, and we did not speak for 42 minutes in the car. And I was literally, it's to the point where you go, oh, it was good yesterday. Yeah.
And we'd pre-ordered the sea bass for us at lunch, and you could just see Ted going.
Yeah, it was it was a really beautiful place, really good food, and he literally, the guy was coming over, and when they like chop it up in front of you, and they put in Ted was going. He picked
smaller,
up
smaller piece.
What did you two order? You ordered that fucking plate of ham.
Yeah.
He picked up this one tiny bit of Iberico ham, which it looks like a foreskin, and he put it on his plate, and he just stared at it for 15 minutes while Sam's just guzzling fucking pig that back, like fucking loving it. And he just stared at it, and Sam went, "You gonna eat that, mate?" He went, "I just don't think I can."
It'd gone great. It'd gone great. It makes me sat there for a fucking hour.
Go on, Zara, get that down, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so fun. But do you know what? That was our first ever proper trip away for this podcast. And it was actually more of like a scouting mission. We can go even deeper. We can go even harder. Hopefully when, I won't be ill and it's going to be, we can do more. But yeah, that was like a first scouting mission to see if we could do like a staying relevant trip abroad, and we fucking well can. It went so well, and we hope you've enjoyed it as well.
There's going to be loads of socials and all that sort of stuff as well. Obviously, massive thanks to Bauer and to Vibe by Jet 2.
Yeah.
For an amazing trip. You'll be seeing all that social stuff on the Staying Relevant Instagram, and then also the other bits like Ocean and that we're going to put on the Staying Relevant Instagram as well, because there's some great fucking clips of weird shit like waterboarding Ed.
Yeah, that was brilliant. But thank you so much for listening. We've really enjoyed it. It's been really great. Goose, thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
So make sure you follow us on socials, which is YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Had
You okay there, guys?
A bit of cat's hair on me.
Oh, lovely. YouTube, TikTok, Snappy C, and Instagram at Staying Relevant Podcast. This is going to be a main and bonus episode, so it's going to be Ibiza special week. But next week we'll be back to normal, where we'll have the bonus episode, which is all about you. So make sure you send in your stories to Staying Relevant at Insanity HQ. Do all the following, rate, review, and all that crap. Ta-da.
Staying Relevant was an Insanity Studios production.